favorites. You can see him perform all over the country. Please put your hands together for Robert Yasumura!
Ed Galvez, Amber Tozer, fucking Kinner Shaw. Did you just say I'm a mouse, I don't want to go out? That was your example of agoraphobia? That's some kind of fucked up body dysmorphia. That is not agoraphobia. I know because it is a miracle I am on this stage right now. By the way, so Kinner brought up quitting smoking. I recently was trying to quit smoking, and it was hard. It was hard. And then all of a sudden I just was like, oh, I don't want to live. And I went back to smoking, and it was fantastic. I gotta say, does anybody here smoke? Anybody smoke cigarettes? Fuck yeah! So if you guys don't know, like in the state of California, we have a little bit of a tax. Makes it a little bit more expensive. And the tax comes from Rob Reiner, because that's who you want legislating your tax policy, your directors of light comedy. And so it's the tax goes to preschool children to educate them. So now I can't quit smoking because I'm smoking for the kids. My attitude about that was these kids better be fucking smart because I'm gonna need a cure for cancer pretty soon. I don't want to show up and hear somebody going, "Why can't Johnny read? Why can't?" I don't know why Johnny can't read, but I'm going for a fucking biopsy. You better be able to read when I get back. God, there's such a disconnect between what I think and what I say. Like when Tozer was up, she goes, "So I have a vagina in my head." I just went, "Yeah, you do." You wouldn't know it, but like before the set, I was like really tired. And here's the, by the way, this is how neurotic and like unused to owning my feelings I am. Like I was like, I am fucking tired, but am I coal miner tired? So I went and had like a giant cup of coffee. Now you're catching me in the sweet spot between like a nightly cup of coffee and a full-time anxiety attack. I'm about to lose my shit. I have to like when I go and do stand-up, like I get here and I have to call my girlfriend because she's afraid. Like I'm out all the time. She's afraid I might be cheating on her, and I call her and I let her know I'm at the show. And she's like, "Okay, good." And I'm like, "Not good. Wouldn't it be better if I was like cheating on you, but I was a doctor? Like I had a better job than this." I found out recently, here's a good way to prevent cheating on your girlfriend. Carry around a 5-pound book about dragons. That tends to keep the women away. We just bought a house together, and like, and I don't say that to brag. I say to make a point, which is I have a new bathroom I'm not used to. So I just got out of the shower recently, and there's a mirror like right there that I'm completely shocked by. And so I get out, and for the first time in a long time, I see myself nude. And I see myself nude and glistening, fresh out of the shower. And all of a sudden, the thought comes to me like, it is a pity that the aesthetics in this country are what they are. Because they move towards a more Lord of the Rings direction. I am like an elven lord. This is going to work. I recently had a body mass index test, and it turns out I am technically dead. I had tremendous trouble gaining weight, and I realized recently the reason for that is that because of the way I was raised, I can't eat unless there's a silent but palpable tension in the room. I'm going to say something dark, but bear with me. The holidays were great, and that is a new thing for me, and it turns out since Mom died, the holidays are a lot easier. Turns out she was the problem in the room. I don't want to get too deep into that, but I will say this: like, people. My mom died a while ago, and people just say stupid shit when people die. It's like it's just part of life. It's not a big. I mean, it's a big deal, but look, I'm not happy about it, but I'm also not happy about the fact that I went to to a liberal arts college and majored in philosophy. Like, that was a shitty thing to have happen too. People would be like, oh, I'm sorry, your mom died, I'm sorry. And I was such in a bad place. I'd be like, you didn't kill her. Unless your name is Jack Daniels or Philip Morris, you did not kill my mother. I gotta spread her ashes one of these days. She's been dead a while, and I have her ashes. I think I have her ashes, unless some learning disabled burglar is currently in my house. And I gotta spread her ashes, and she was like, I want them spread in the woods in Cape Cod. And I was like, are you fucking shitting me? Really? Like, my mom, you mom, like you who thinks like roughing it is like going to the East Village without a cocktail? Really? All of a sudden in death, you're Sacagawea? Okay, sure. You know where I want my ashes spread? In a warm, well-lit room with a TV on. That's how I want to roll for the afterlife, people. Good Christmas. I kind of made it special since we have the new house. I went by Home Depot, hired a couple of Mexican fellas, and did a live nativity scene on my lawn. So Christmas Eve, went down to see my dad. He is not dead, but you wouldn't know from talking to him. Who's with me? That guy's boring, huh? So, my father's a very quiet Japanese man, and you know, it's that is actually being raised by him and served me very well in stand-up, because when you guys like get quiet, it is like coming home. In my family, by the way, you know, Christmas isn't that big a deal. The big deal in December is December 7th. Or as it's called in my family, the day things got tricky. Where do I feel like talking about? Am I the only person here who... God, I am consistently disappointed when I meet autistic people who cannot do cool shit. Went to see my girlfriend's family over vacation. She's got a niece who is autistic, adorable child, 5 years old. There's something you can learn only by being there. Turns out, don't give an autistic child a cat-shaped piñata when there's actually a cat in the house. Later things get awkward. Alright. A friend of mine was like, oh, I see you're growing out your facial hair. I was like, growing? This is it. This is the best I can do. This is called the Italian housewife, people. Drink it in. Figured I could do this because I don't think Skeet Ulrich is making a comeback anytime soon. By the way, my facial hair comes out in such a way that it's so wiry. I can feel around in the dark with this shit. It's like a naked mole rat. All right, I'll leave you with this. My life does suck. Tonight's not an isolated incident. And I was recently on the phone with the old man. I was just like, shit is not going well, Dad. Acting, no. Writing, no. And he's like, really came out with the Asian wisdom. You know, he really put it all in perspective. He said, Robert, any day without blood in your stool is promising. All right, good